Hi everybody, just thought I'd make a little vlog just to discuss my thoughts and feelings on the new series of Celebrity Big Brother. Everyone else online seems to be doing it, so I thought I'd hop right on that bandwagon. First of all, real interesting mix of characters, really enjoying it. Probably the best lineup in recent years, actually. I think I knew about 9 or 10 out of the 14, so that's quite a positive thing. In other years, I've only known 4 or 5, so I think we're on to a winner so far, and things are looking very positive. The mix of characters, I like it, and one thing that struck me the most was the LGBT characters who are in there. So we've got Perez, I've got Kavanagh. It was a surprise to me. Then I thought back and I realised there was a coming out story in the Daily Mail earlier in the year. And I like that because often we have either the straight acting gay guy or we have the really camp gay guy. So here we have a mix of characters in there, and the LGBT community is shown in its full diversity in many ways. So I do like that. Second thing which I picked up on as well was the fact that we have a couple of religious characters in there. Now I think we all know, especially from my series of Power Trip, when we had people like Danielle in there and people who had strong religious beliefs as well, they often clash with the other kind of housemates. So it'd be interesting to see if Alexander O'Neill, who I would imagine to be a more traditional Christian, along with the likes of our Baywatch guy, Jeremy Jackson, who's a slightly more kooky, quirky kind of Christian guy. It'll be interesting to see how they kind of square up with the other housemates, if they'll clash, if the others are talking about sex, for instance, or if they're being too loose. It'll be interesting to see how they mix with the other people. The only real kind of character who slightly gave me cause for concern was your guy from Corrie. It was is it Ken his name? Or was Ken his character? Anyway, it's the Corrie dude. And I just noticed last night that he was having some difficulty kind of mixing with the other housemates in the living room, and I kind of felt, oh dear, I hope he's not on the outside of the group and he does manage to integrate well with everybody. So that's what I'd be hoping. That's what I'd be hoping for him, and I'm hoping he manages to find common ground with them. And I did kind of notice in his VT he was living up to his Corrie kind of persona, and he was trying to be the corrupt kind of womanizer that he played in Corrie. And I thought that's not really going to wash in Celebrity Big Brother. I think if he's just himself and he doesn't try to live up to a persona, yes, the producers of the show are paying him a lot of money to do it, but you don't need to live up to any kind of character or to try and be something that he's not. I think if he just relaxes into the process, is just himself, he'll find it a whole lot easier, and that comes from personal experience, obviously. So that would be my one piece of advice for him: not to try and be something he's not, or trying to push some kind of other agenda. So the housemates are looking good. The house is looking really cool. I was pleased to say I could recognise everything. They haven't shifted around too much. They changed the decor a little bit, but most of the rooms look fairly familiar to me. I think our living area and sofa area where that was, there's now the kitchen area, and the sofas have now been moved up to what was our kitchen area, but it's all recognisable. I just saw Perez online kind of going into the storeroom, which is no different. The bedroom. I think the bedroom is now where our bathroom was. We still have the pod, we still have the stairs leading up to the pod and that, so it doesn't quite feel as though someone's broken into my house and I'm watching on CCTV or something weird like that. So it doesn't feel too bad. I was really worried about watching it and feeling weird about seeing people go into my house. I was going to think, get out. It would have been like watching people in my own gaff, but I'm really looking forward to it. So they're just kind of my initial thoughts on everybody and on the new series. So I have high expectations for it, and really looking forward to watching the rest of it. And I'm sure I'll probably upload a few more little rants in the weeks to come. So check out my Twitter page for the links. Cheers.